Hi there, what's up? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. So guys, I'm just from work. It's around 6:20 p.m. here in Kenya. That is East African time. So I'm relaxing after a hard day. So for the last 1 week I've been on duty. And you know, as a teacher, when you are on duty, it is your responsibility to ensure that you wake up very early, so that you go to school and ensure that everything is in order. So guys, today I want to just encourage someone who feels like they want to give up because the situations are very hard, the circumstances are, like everything is not adding up as to your expectation. Like now here in Kenya, everything is very expensive, basically expensive. The economic time is very tough for us Kenyans, and I believe it is maybe across the world. I don't know whether we are having a global recession or economic recession, or I don't know what is happening, but things are kind of tough. You need to pay fees for your children to go to school. You need to give them food, shelter, clothing, medication, and everything. And sometimes you feel like, the burden is too much. Like the weight is too much on your shoulders. At night you cannot sleep because you're just thinking of where to get that extra coin, so that you can ensure that your children are okay. So my people, no giving up. Keep on grinding. Just grind harder. Find extra ways of you getting extra cash. You can engage or do business. You can just do farming if you can, or anything else that is going to give you that extra coin, because it is that extra coin that you need to ensure that your children are surviving and everything is working. So I'm so grateful. I've been going through your emails. I know most people have asked me to talk about so many stuff, but I've not been able to do that because number one, we don't have power. So like, we've been in darkness, and during the day I'm at work, so it becomes kinda tough and tricky, just to create a video, yeah, just to have a sit in and have a conversation. But I haven't forgotten. So please, if you wrote your email to me, don't think that I have not read. I have read, and I'm working on it. Working on it. So there's one question that someone asked me in one of the emails that I did receive, like when was it? 3 months ago. So in the email, the person was asked me as a single mother to comment, like it is quite funny and interesting. So I don't know why people look down on single mothers, because this person asked me to make a comment on why is it that we have a lot of single mothers, and not just in Kenya, but across the globe? And the answer is very simple. We have a lot of irresponsible men out there, very irresponsible. If there's a single mother around you, ask them their story. Why is it that they are single? What happened? Like, how did they get their children? And you're going to be surprised that the majority, if not all, so I want us to understand each other here. The majority, if not all, had or have children with people that were their lovers. That is the simple answer. Most people always assume that single mothers got children from a one night stand, or I don't know, they don't know whether they are loose or whatever, and that is why they are single mothers. And therefore I'm giving you a challenge as my viewer, as a person who has subscribed to this channel. If there's a single mother either in your circle, or even in your own family, or in your neighborhood, if you can really talk to them and ask them why is it that they are single mothers, why is it that they are parenting as single mothers, ask them who they had these children with, and you're going to realize that the majority, and I insist, if not all, they had children with people that they know very well, people that had promised them maybe the world, but they did not deliver. There are those even who maybe misled the majority of the single mothers to have children, in the pretense that, they are in love with them, You know, they're just ready to become a father, you know, just to play the father role and everything. And once the pregnancy happened, then they took off. So guys, there are so many reasons that you find people, or you find that in the contemporary society we have a lot of single mothers. So find out. That is your assignment. You gave me the question. I think I've responded to my best knowledge, and it has reminded me something else. Parenting has become quite tricky, if I can use the word tricky. And as an expert here, there's something that I want to talk about, and especially on raising sons. Because if we are not very careful, we are raising this group, you know, this group of sons that may end up becoming extremely irresponsible if we are not careful. So if you are a parent who has a son, raise them in the best way that you can. Teach them the value of family. Teach them the honor that comes with, you know, being a father, raising your own children, working as a man, and providing for your family. Guys, hey, I was distracted, and that is what parenting is. Anyways, I was talking about the boys that we are raising in this time. So as parents, we should ensure to or strive to teach them about the importance of family, the honor of being a parent, and all that. We should ensure that we give them the best that we can. So that is Pendo out there calling me. So I think she wants something. Okay. So we should just teach them the value, because family is everything, and family is very important. If only these boys can be brought up in such a way that as they gradually grow and become men, let them understand that once you become a father, it is the pride of a man to ensure that he or she, sorry, he, not she, he takes care of the offspring. On the other hand, let's talk to our daughters so that they understand that not all promises are at 100%. Like, someone can promise, but it is not necessarily that they can deliver. So parents of daughters, as we raise this beautiful generation, let's talk to them so that they understand that not all promises that people give them, and especially men, they will deliver. And as a Christian, and I believe that other people from other religions will agree with me, can we raise a generation where sex is treated as something that is a uniting factor, if I can talk about that? Something that is only cherished and practiced in marriage. Is that something that is doable? Like the way God intended it at the start of the world. When he created the world, he, even in the 10 commandments, we are told very well that fornication and all that is not, you know, it's not something that we should like do what I'm looking for this term. It is not something that we should celebrate and magnify. You know, we are living in such a time where sex has become so normal that even children as young as 10 years, they are sexually active. It is like it is something that is very normal. So dear parents, I was saying that we are living in quite time where sex is like, you know, something that is so celebrated. So I don't know what has happened to my setting here. So something that is so much celebrated, magnified, like it is okay. And of course it is not okay, because we are losing it as a family, we are losing it as Christians, we are losing it as Muslims, or whichever the religion that you subscribe to. We are losing it. So, dear parents, I'm thinking of, can we teach our children as they grow up, the boys and the girls, that sex out of marriage is sin, and it is something that we should not, like, you know, just tolerate, so that we avoid a lot of these issues that come with you know, single households. Because if a person really needs to have a family with you, then they should like just do it the legal way, like just, you know, marry you, then after marriage, a legal marriage, then get children. So if that is something that we can strive to do as a, you know, as a society, then it is going to help us, you know, curb this, whatever it is, like a disease, you know, a disease that is so hard to stop. We can curb it if we all just decide to, you know, to teach these children that are coming up the right way to do it. So we can do that by taking them constantly to church. As they grow and become teenagers, we just have an open conversation with them and talk about everything, and just be open about relationships. Let's talk to them about, you know, being intimate, because it is not, if you don't talk to them, then they may end up, sorry, my camera is kind of misbehaving, so they may end up, you know, just repeating the same circle. So if there's something that as a parent, and especially a single parent, that I'm looking forward to, is just to having an open, very open conversation with my children, my son and daughter, and especially when they hit teenagehood, or when they get to that age where they can, you know, just understand the whole thing and what is happening around us. So guys, I just thought of doing this video, and I hope that you find it to be so useful, educative, and informative at the same time. Yeah, so please do me a favor, just like this video. Before even you watch it, like it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, and you can, and maybe you've never watched my videos, this is the first time you're coming across one of my videos, please consider doing so. Just consider subscribing. Yeah, your subscription means a lot to me. We need to grow this channel, and I'm counting on you. So guys, please remember to like and subscribe if you have not. Drop a comment. I would love to hear your feedback on this, and especially on the reasons why you have so many single mothers. What is your opinion about this? Your honest opinion. And then, is it possible for us to raise children in a different way, have open conversations, and let them just grow up in a Christian way, you know, upholding the virtues, and then eventually starting a family in the right way? Is this something that is doable? So I'd love to hear this. So my camera today is misbehaving. So guys, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye and good evening from my end.